Here, we'll open with Coach's statement. Get right to it.
Well, she said that because I got a really early morning flight, try to go find some future lawyers. So, obviously we got caught off guard. One of our players wasn't feeling really well today. Jaden didn't feel well, so, that came down at the 11th hour, so I think our players did a good job adjusting. I talked to the men about, responding. We lost back-to-back home games. Back-to-back home games in the last 8 minutes of the last game. I just didn't think we played particularly well or tough. But I'm proud of the guys. We responded. It's exam weeks. Obviously, Georgetown very, very competitive on that side, and as you can tell, there wasn't a lot of energy in the building today. I'm really proud of our students for taking care of the academic side. But as we continue to build our organization, we need a lot more support. That'll go a long way, and I would appreciate people to come out. Not so much who we're playing against, but they're coming to cheer for Georgetown. Just proud of our players. Proud of our players. We responded. We did what we had to do. We got the win. Now they got to finish up their exams, and really looking forward to going to Notre Dame. And we've been really fortunate to play 9 out of our first 10 right here in this comfortable building. So we'll be challenged going on the road. So other than that, I thought our players did a good job.
Let's go to Patrick Stevens, the Post.
One piece of housekeeping. Do you think Jaden will be back come Saturday?
Don't know. We're going to talk to the doctor. We definitely need him. But just like I tell our players all the time, you never know what's going to happen, so you have to always be prepared. It's the next man up mentality, right? And really proud of how Rowan stepped up today. Really proud of how Drew Fielder stepped up today. Those two guys just coming along, and I thought they had really good practices over the last couple of days. So, when you practice well and you prepare well, you normally execute well when the big lights come on.
Were you encouraged by the defensive performance, particularly in the first half?
In the first half, yes. The second half, in particular, the last 10 minutes, I think our players got content, right? And I think overly content, and you got to give them credit because I also thought they made a couple of really, really tough shots. But overall, I was happy. I thought we at least got a little bit better.
Good, Marcus.
Ron, do you think this is your most complete game you've played since you've been here?
Yeah, I'd say so. Just focusing on defense. Like in my previous games, I was too worried about scoring, and then I watched a lot of film with Coach and Coach Battle, and I'm a much better defender than how I was defending. So that's kind of the mindset I came in with, and then everything else fell in place.
And Coach, you mentioned having a recruiting trip. How do you balance, having those responsibilities and then preparing for a 3-game road trip and getting caught up on Notre Dame?
As we're trying to build an organization, and I give our staff a lot of credit. I trust our staff. Our staff, we've been together a long time, right? This is a marriage, and they know exactly what we want. They know exactly how we're going to scout. We have film on the plane, so we'll watch film on the plane. We have FaceTime, we have Zoom, we have all these things that we can still connect with one another. The players are off tomorrow, with big exam day tomorrow. So that's what continuity does. It allows you to do those things in these circumstances to make sure that we continue to look at the best players in the country that we have an opportunity to recruit.
Second half, you guys were able to kick it opposite to the slot, got some good looks out of it. Was that something that you prepared coming in for? Did you
it was something at halftime we talked about. When you looked at the way the first half was, I thought we took quick shots. We didn't take advantage of open shots. I thought we took hard shots, and all we had to do was drive it a little bit, one extra, hold it, one extra, and if we get our 10 toes down, I like to believe we're a really good shooting team when we take 10 toe shots, meaning uncontested shots. Draw 2, kick to 1. I like us shooting the ball. I think we have some pretty good shooters.
Let's go to Bobby.
Rowan, how do you feel that you guys handled Jaden being out today?
Just next man up mentality. Had good practices this week, so I was ready. My opportunity, I guess. Yeah.
What was it like when you heard that Jaden wasn't going to play?
Just whatever. We got to figure out a way, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Don't matter. Anyone could be out. Same thing.
Ed, you guys have completed the non-conference at home. You still have Notre Dame. Is this team where you thought you would be at this point? And what do you like the best? What's kind of concerning? Just overall thoughts with the non-conference ending here.
We have a lot of flaws that we have to clean up. Our physicality defensively, our communication. I think we have to improve our communication overall. I think we have to have high alert and high attention to detail coming out of timeouts, especially on the defensive end. I think we still have a long way to go, as a coach, you're never satisfied. I'm proud of the fact that we're improving. I just think we still have a long way to go. We have to take care of the ball. We're still having open air turnovers. We gotta address that. Our execution, we gotta improve on that. But if you ask me where I thought we would be, the answer to that is absolutely no. We should be 10-0. That's exactly what we should do. You don't prepare to lose, right? And again, you're not being greedy, you're being real. When you look at the games we've lost, turnovers hurt us. We had, 2 of our home losses by 1 point. When you look at that, right? Last game it was under 7 minutes. It was a 5-point game. So, we should win every game we play, and that's what we expect to do, and that's what we'll prepare our men to do.
Rowan, how far do you think you guys have come over the last month or so?
Really far, honestly. Just especially with like our camaraderie off the court and on the court, just figuring out like our guys' tendencies and stuff like that. So yeah.
And you mentioned you've been here for a month or so now, at home anyway. It'll be a while before you're back. I mean, how much do you feel like you guys are going to find out about yourselves here over the next week or so?
First, I want to say happy holidays to everybody, because we're not going to see anybody until next year. So thank you guys all. Hopefully you guys have a healthy and happy holiday season as we go on the road. We always coach teams well on the road, right? You embrace that opportunity. You really do. We're going to go into some hostile situations, right? We're going to go play another Catholic institution, right? So, you'll have that, and then it's Big East play. You embrace that. That's what you sign up for, right? That's how you get better, right? I think we did the right thing by scheduling the way we scheduled in order to bring in this new team, bring in a new era of basketball, give us a chance to get comfortable in this building, right? We still have, I think, 10 more games left in this building, of all which would be the Big East games. Hopefully people come out to support us as we're still growing and developing. But our teams are pretty competitive on the road, and that's just give us a chance. That's all we ask our players to do. Give us a chance as coaches.
Okay. Anything else?
Happy holidays,
Thank you,
guys.